Yes.
We get her
So
warmed up
Welcome
on
to
some wine.
Ziontopia. I am
yes,
Double O, the co-host with Zion and Drummer Cat today, y'all. Yay, we're back.
yes. Drama Card
Oh
97.5
yeah,
here in the
the
house.
sexiest voice on radio.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
And of course, Zion Ethiopia Media, Queen Sheba, Sheba Farm, everything. So we're here to talk about a lot of stuff going on in Sacramento. We have a lot of event going on. June. So it's nice and sunny, beautiful day, but it's a little bit hot for Sacramento. But we love it. We're used to it.
So may I have the first event going on tomorrow's
Yes.
actually, and a
Go
lot of us
for
have
it.
known about this, but hey, we're going to share the knowledge with CJEC, which stands for
Yes.
California Reparations and Reparative Justice for Black African American descendants of the U.S. chattel slavery,
That's right.
American freedmen,
Yes.
or men and women.
Yes.
So basically, CJEC, which is standing for California Justice for, what was the rest of it? Okay, they changed it up here. But when I go to this other website, which is called Action Network,
Yes.
they have CJEC standing for a little bit something else. Let me scroll all the way down here because I don't want to be misinforming anyone. But yeah, CJEC is for okay, I'm taking up too much time trying to find this.
That's
So I'll
okay.
move on quickly, guys. I don't mean to bore
It's
you.
California Justice.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
California Justice something something. And I wanted you to get that acronym correctly because this main website of theirs, which is CJEC-official.org, you can check them out and you can also sign the petitions.
Yes.
We have over 4,088 letters already signed. Okay.
Right.
Isn't that significant?
7,000. That's a lot.
That's
we need more,
significant.
though.
So you can do your part by telling the
Yes.
California Assembly Judiciary Committee to vote yes on SB 1403, SB 1331, and
That's
SB
right.
1050. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., guys, in room 447, they're going to be letting people like you and I and everyone and their mom and their mom's mom and their mom's mom, and they, hide your kids, hide your wives and your cousins too. They're going to let them come down and speak as well.
Yes.
So
Yes. The most important thing is like get involved because this is a history making, tomorrow.
There should be a
So,
line wrapped around the
yes.
building.
Yes.
You
room
should really come out and support.
447
Yes.
at 9 a.m.
9
the
a.m.
state capitol here in Sacramento, California. And we are stoked, guys. So I can't wait to see who's going to be there because we're going to be there.
Yes. The whole day. Supporting because it is so important we show up because if we don't show up and
We won't
support
show out.
what is the policy right there, which is the most important part. Once it passes this, then the governor has to write it. Then we will be able to do the work for reparation. Otherwise, without that, we can be complaining. We're not gonna get nothing unless we show up.
Well, can I tell you something? Because I spoke with a good friend of mine today, Reverend Tony Pierce, because I thought it was going straight to the assembly floor as well, guys. But this is civics that we all need to learn. And he said, no, actually, it goes before 3 judicial committees before it hits the assembly.
Yes.
So this is the first of 1 judicial committees who are doing their due diligence to see what you want to do. So speak up because we're going to be there. Okay.
Yes.
And
Right.
don't be mad if you come to the table and you don't get served what you wanted because you didn't say something.
Yes.
So understand that without unity in the community, we can't stand.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for you to be able to get your reparations, like she said, don't get in line thinking you're going to get a check cut if you weren't there to sign your name and to vote and to register.
Yes.
So
Be a
pay
part of the
attention.
policy. Yep.
Pay attention and be a part of the policy because it's coming.
It's here.
Believe it.
It's in motion. Like this is history of the making. And
Yeah,
you know
that's
your girl
correct.
Double O is going to be front line in reporting.
Yes.
Okay, because this is really happening.
And
Get
just like they
involved.
said there would never be a black president, you remember we have one.
Yes.
So
Never say never.
Never say never.
It's actually happening. Like
That's
they
correct.
actually passed 3 amazing policy, especially the 1331, where it would actually fund what the reparation should be accordingly. So it's just an amazing time.
And it's more
a
than 40
history.
acres and a mule. Don't keep believing that.
1866 Indian treaty. So
Yes.
Right.
And
it's
Double
real.
O is gonna be singing that song for us too.
40 acres and a mule, Bay Area
Yes.
bad girls. Yeah, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. So
Yes.
watch out, bad guys, because we're coming to get you.
Yeah.
We're gonna drain the swamps and like a swamp cooler. No, let me stop.
It's in a good way, but this is really honestly, the work that been put for a long time. They started
Mhm.
2019. So this is, the task force, Chris, so the Black Caucus, they put so much work. And the
Mhm.
mayor, we got to give the mayor too, because he was involved in this. So they put so much work in this. Now it's actually on our
Doorsteps,
desk.
yes,
Yeah. So
on
the
the
only
desk.
thing is people getting involved. So signing this petition, going there, and we have a survey going out there also for the city program reparation. Everything is coming. So we got to get into the momentum.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you don't do it for respect for yourself.
Yes.
Do it for respect for your grandmother, your great grandmother, your great grandfather, your grandfather who was out there in the fields. Even after slavery, they were still slaves. They were sharecropping.
Yeah.
Do it for your ancestry.
That's
And
right.
let's create some
Yeah.
generational wealth,
Mhm.
starting with yourself. So you can
Yes.
leave something for your children.
Yes.
We need as a community to create our generational wealth.
Yes.
So please come out. I expect to see you there tomorrow. Come out and register, vote, sign up, show up.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to register and vote and all that stuff, but just let your voice be heard. Because I ain't
Yeah, let
registered
your
to vote
voice be
no
heard.
more.
But what I'm
I'm
still
teasing.
pushing the
Come
vote.
out.
You got it. Yeah. You got
I am still pushing the vote.
Yes.
Speaking of the
and
vote,
register.
you got some beautiful people coming to perform at our event on June 29th here in Sacramento.
Sure
But the next event is happening also this Tuesday night
tomorrow. We have an excitement.
Yes, we
going
got
on
some
for
serious
tomorrow.
excitement for tomorrow with DT, our own
Yes.
So let's
Dee
talk
Dee,
about it.
okay.
American
Dee Dee
Idol,
Simon, she won the
Apollo.
Apollo in January, and now she's on AGT, America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Tomorrow, here at Sheba's Cafe, 1049 Broadway, we will be having a listening and watch party
Yes.
for her. Doors open at 7. The show starts at 8, 8 to 9.
Mhm.
We'll be giving away waters and soda.
Yeah,
So
for free.
For free. So come in and have a great time, and let's once again build our community for a community sister, Dee Dee Simon. We want her to win.
Yes.
She is
She's
a
a
talent.
winner.
Very
She's a
talented.
winner.
Yes.
Mhm.
She's got so many fans, and in Oakland,
Yes.
you can also visit with her tomorrow night at Jeffrey's Inner Circle, Jack London Square. That's the other watch party. But we here in Sacramento, Sacramento fans,
representing for the lady. So if you guys hear
97.5 will be in
this,
the house tomorrow night.
Yes.
and you've been on, wait, I don't mean to interrupt you, sis, but if you've been on Dee Dee's America's Got Talent over 40 or American Idol over 40,
American
I think
Idol
she
over
did.
40.
She's down for her fellow artists, guys. Like this is a real real one. We have to show support and love because it's our time. It's our time to unite and shine and be there for one another.
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure that you do that, and remember your vote counts with America's Got Talent as well.
Yes.
So now let's talk about reparations here in Sacramento.
Shout out to
June
Dee Dee.
29th is going down.
Yeah.
Our own
Zion Farms in Mayor's
Sheba
office.
Farms.
Sheba Farms. Sheba
Yes,
Farms.
the Sheba Farm Foundation collaborating with the mayor's office. So we're doing reparation conversation on the 29th.
Mhm.
My two best friends are going to be there to support me for singing and entertainment. We'll have city officials to talk about from 6 to 7 what reparation means for our community here in Sacramento.
Did you get that? Dignitaries to teach you what reparations mean.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand and you're like, I want my
Education.
money. I need to get some money. How do I get it?
Yes.
Show up and you will learn
The
Yes.
policy.
the policies in
Yes.
layman's terms. It
Absolutely.
won't be in terms that you can't understand.
And you
It'll
can
just-
have questions.
Yes, and you can
Yeah,
they'll have a
everything.
question
Yes.
time for you to raise your hand so you'll know, so you can teach your family and your neighbors.
Yes.
And we'll
You know,
have food.
Yeah,
Okay.
Queen
First
Sheba
50 people,
food.
you get free food.
No, 100.
Oh, first 100 people.
From
Okay.
5 to 6,
Good
we'll have
food.
food and
Mm.
networking. So in that way, people don't even know, do they want land? Do they want money or fund or business or both? So we'll have a lot of conversation that day. What really, really means reparation for, especially for the African American community.
That's a question that she was asking.
Yes.
Would you rather have land or money or both?
Yeah.
So you think about that.
And
Would you
what,
rather-
But
which
it's
is
bigger
equal
than that.
value.
It's bigger than that. It's like we need to have the understanding of policy. And we're just going to start breaking it down for you guys now, because the policy is food justice, social justice, criminal justice, environmental justice, economic justice.
For African
And
American
it's happening at the African American floor. Yeah, for the African American community. But most importantly, if you want money or land or something in that magnitude, it must be so you can begin growing an agricultural system or a farm. Or if you want social justice, it's because you were over policed.
Yes.
Or you weren't allowed because of redlining and the other atrocious things that they did to keep us down in a socialistic way, allowing other people to come into our communities, but not allowing us to have loans to be in our own communities. Okay, then we got criminal justice. So do you want to do something to take away the over policing and the people who also got to no longer be with their families because they had marijuana, or
Yeah.
and now we need
so
equity.
Many people in prison right now or in jail because they have no money even to be bailed out.
Right.
So they sit in there in the lack of money, but people with the fund will be able to get out. When some people still stuck in jail, lack of fund. So we need some criminal justice. What's going on in our criminal system?
Right, because there
Especially
is
here
no
in
money. So you don't get to
California.
hold my body for something that's worthless, and you
Yeah.
already created a bond, and you're already
Yes.
selling it on the secondary market,
Yes.
and you're making money, and then you want to put my body
Yeah.
in jail too and keep me from making money, and it's just a wicked system. So we want to explore that, and if you think you got some answers and want to have some services done for our community on that, then that's the criminal justice. Then we have environmental justice, the water, the lack of what they call food deserts, where we have no organic or no lettuce. No, they call it food deserts because you go in the hoods and you're not going to see not one grocery store, not one place where you can get some live living food. You know what I mean? So
Food desert.
we're on that environmental justice, okay? And there's other things that they deliberately put in our environment or force us to live in certain environments, so that's a whole nother can of worms. But if you happen to have knowledge of that, please show up and give us your voice, let us know.
Well, yes.
Then we have economic justice, and we should know what that is because I talk about that on my show. It is the science of the distribution and production and manufacturing of goods for the benefit of mankind or humankind. Okay,
That's right.
so that's
that
very
includes businesses, empowerment, ownership, entrepreneurship, nonprofit. So we will be able to build our community through that. Right now, as we know, even in California, only 2.7% business owners, Black business owners, while you compare with other communities, 65% business owners. So that's our economy. Justice is so important. Otherwise, who's hiring our community? When we don't put money back into our community, especially small businesses, entrepreneurs, like all of us, most of us are. But because of lack of fund, lack of loan to our community, so we are left behind when it comes to businesses compared to other communities. So that's got to change. That's why we have poverty and criminal breeding in our community, but because lack of
economic resource,
into
like
our community.
they'll have these programs in the schools to teach children, like how to be doctors or nurses or dentists. All that has been taken away. And we need it
Yes.
back. We really need that. So those are the type of
Culture.
economic justice programs, and we need expertise, advice from those who are aware of this, and if you have a plan.
Yeah. So the whole point of this program, what the mayor initiated, is to actually touch all that. What type of program would we really like to see? So on the survey, there are some questions, but everybody can put
And under
their
economics,
voice.
we could want
Yes.
money. Okay,
Yes.
what would a piece of property, if we just go by the minimum of 40 acres, would be for each person's and their family, and what you could grow and produce off of
Yes.
that and create generational wealth? You know.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier. So when you say land, they might give you equal value of the money you're gonna get
To go
or-
buy some land.
Yeah,
Or-
or you get your cash, or both. It still would be equal value. Do you see what I mean?
But that's where it gets tricky
So
too,
people
because
will
then
decide-
would the government decide what land you got, or do you get to do like the Homestead
That's
Act and
why we
go
need
someplace
people's
you want to be or
voice.
have, and
Yeah.
just walk for a whole day, which way you would walk, 4 square miles, 80 square miles one way and
That's
90
the
the other. I
question
mean, what?
That's what
That's the
people.
question that I asked.
Yeah.
I asked the same question. Would it be a designated area, or would we be able to choose where our land would be?
I think we should be able to
Yes.
choose, because when they
I
were
would
doing that registry at the Freedmen's Bureau before, when there was over 5 million in gold in our reserves, in our bank, our trust, and they claimed that it got ruined by the trustees. But a trust can't fail for the lack of a trustee, unless that means they robbed the trust and only paid themselves, which I heard they wouldn't let the freedmen even loan against their own money that they had in there. And this was a time of gold, guys. That's when money was really wealth, lawful money that you could use
Yes.
anywhere. So
That's why I think equity for everything, equity for business, equity for health and wellness, healthcare for Black people, equity for education, equity for housing, equity for our health and wellness, especially growing food.
yes.
So if we get
And
land,
this
then we
time
can grow our
only
own
for
food
us. It's not going to
organically.
be flipped like the NAACP. It's not going to be said, oh, it's only for people of a minority demographic. No, this is for specific, exceptional,
equity.
9 series DNA, former indigenous people who got sold out in 1619, and the Africans that was brought over here against their will as slaves.
Yeah.
Sold on a block like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's
nobody else this time, and I'm so serious
and
about
everybody
that.
got it too. It's not like when the Japanese or when the Jewish, everybody got it. Nobody, like Black people, didn't say that time. What
Right,
about
for
us?
minorities who might
Yeah.
have been in
Why only when Black people are something, everybody wants a piece of every, actually most of it.
Yeah.
So, but this time, I think reparation, especially specifically for African American who's been here for 400 years, it's about time. If other community has that problem, but they got paid too. Do you see what I mean? Through economics.
But more to what I'm saying, I'm on my rant right now. It's Juneteenth. And they turned
then we're talking
it
about
into
Juneteenth.
Pride
We forgot
Month.
about that
They
too.
turned it into Pride Month the same time as Juneteenth, trying to overshadow our thing.
Yeah, Juneteenth,
You know?
next week we have 14, 15, 16. We have the whole next week celebration of Juneteenth. So at the African market, they have at the land park. There's so much going on for Juneteenth.
No, but do you
as
see what
well.
I'm saying? No, Drum Cat, do you see that though?
Because we live in such a crossed up, twisted world. I mean, okay, so let me share an analogy. I'm going to drop you a gem. Let me share an analogy with you. When you go to the circus, the first thing they bring out are the clowns. The clowns are a distraction because they got so much going on in the background that they are preparing the center ring to bring out all the real acts. So they have the clowns come out first to make you laugh and to distract you from what's really going on. So
Wise words.
So pride, and I'm not to say that pride is for clowns. Don't get me wrong about that. I'm not saying that.
No, of course not.
But it's where they give you fun, where it's fun to keep you from seeing the real thing, what's going on underneath is getting your money. It's great to have fun, but remember that Juneteenth is our melanin deserved history.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that any other thing that goes on in June is not serious. Like we have a lot of June weddings
Yeah.
and there's our kids are graduating and all of that.
Yeah.
And that's in seriousness as well. But like I said, the clowns will try to distract you from the real thing, from the real event.
Yeah.
So have your fun, but remember, reparations are yours.
Whose back you standing on? So come join and
Whose
stand
back
with
is that?
us.
So listen, 2251 Florin Road, the African Marketplace, Black Wall Street, 2251 on the 29th of this month
Yes.
is where you will learn how to get the money that you deserve.
Yeah.
And there's
Absolutely.
also great food, entertainment. Our own Double O will be there.
Yes.
She's got this
40
hit
acres
song,
and a
40
mule.
Acres and a Mule. You got to pay attention to that. Don't sleep on this.
Yes.
We'll also have the wonderfully talented Dee Dee Simon.
Yes.
We'll have Hirsch White. He'll be bringing you Luther Vandross and a great
Hirsch.
DJ.
Oh,
It's
yes.
all going down
Yes.
June 29th, 5 o'clock.
And it's a free event.
And
so
it's
you have
free.
nothing to lose. We all
Free food,
dedicating
free
our
education,
Mhm.
Yeah.
free concert. What
Free
can you
pol-
say?
Free
And
officials, you know,
free officials,
city
but the
official.
thing is that it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you
Mhm.
and everyone else
And
that's
you, and you, and you.
dedicated to their melanin
Yes.
and to their families and their ancestors.
Yes.
We all have ancestry that we are proud of. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Absolutely.
And we want to ask you guys to please log on to Action Network. Or actually, no, it's CJEC, CJEC dash, hyphen official.org. And you guys, please take the
survey.
survey that they
And
have. It
then-
says "Scam Me, Take Action."
Yes.
I
And
wish you
it's
guys could
also
see
on
this
my Facebook.
on our Facebook pages,
Yes.
mine too. Guys,
Yes.
please get involved. I'm not gonna beg you enough. I really am
And
begging.
the thing
Because
we were
it's that
talking
important.
about, even when it comes to economics, coming and supporting the African market, Florin Square, we gotta put our money, our time, our energy
Energy.
into
We need to get
everybody.
energy. Good
You
vibes.
Not only
in,
money,
in
it's what I mean,
February,
your time.
Black History Month, we got President's Day, George Washington's birthday,
On the
28 days of February.
Yeah,
Look how they do us, man.
yeah,
You know?
Mhm.
So now Juneteenth is ours.
yeah.
This is our 4th of
Like the
July.
freedom. That's the
Mhm.
freedom of.
It's our 4th of
Yeah.
July. It's
Mhm.
our Independence Day.
That should be a huge,
So don't
huge
be fooled.
celebration.
Don't be fooled by the other parties going on. Remember that this is our day to shine. Juneteenth, June 19th.
Show up and support. It's
So
okay
I
to
do
support
have
each
another
other.
thing. Well, it's not going on in Sacramento, but it's my girl Fele. She's a wonderful model. I did a lot of modeling with her over the years, and she puts on some great shows. She's a part of a San Francisco movement for female designers and just all around empowerment of cultural designers of all walks of culture and history. And I wanted to read off her flyer, if I may, guys. Do you guys want to say
Yeah.
anything else? And
No, I think we just trying to tell everybody to get involved. Make sure you go to my Facebook. Everything is posted there, and make sure you get involved because Sacramento is a small world. With
And-
most of everybody knows
and we're talking
everybody.
about fun things now. I'm gonna talk about this birthday bash I got going for Habibi Sami,
Where
aka
is
Virgil
that?
Farley,
Here?
San Francisco.
aka
Ah.
Grandmaster. So no, this is gonna be in Reno, Nevada, guys.
Oh.
610 Green Bray Drive, Sparks, Nevada, 89431. It's the
Yeah.
Sugars Players Ball, y'all, and I'm gonna be hosting there. Shout out to Miss Pearl. She's producing the
that's my
show. That's our
girl.
girl. Yes.
420, baby.
Yes. And Sugar Free
Yeah.
will be there. Be Legit, Marvelous, Slim, Philmo Slim, Pookie, John from Troop,
Sounds all
and
good.
KK
old
from Second to
school.
None. So it's gonna be lit.
Yes.
In Reno, starting
Man, I
off,
need to
kicking
go
off
see my
them
girl,
hot
Pearl,
August nights,
man.
guys.
That's Pearl Johnson. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, and the date for that is August 2nd. It's gonna be a real ball. They got great food. Oh my God.
And now, Reno is
Mhm.
popping in August because of hot August nights.
Mhm.
So it's going down. What date is that again?
August 2nd.
Oh,
August 2nd, actually, my
I'll be
daughter's
gone
birthday
Yep, I was
is
gonna say
August
it.
6th.
You guys said y'all was gonna come with me. I got y'all 2-for-1 VIP.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
We
But
finna
it's
have
so
fun.
good. Yes, yes.
Oh,
So,
okay. So
make
Fele,
Sure. Yep.
forgive me,
I'll be in
y'all.
Atlanta.
I'll be trying to
People follow us on
multitask.
Facebook, Zion Utopia Media. I try to post everything that is going on in Sacramento, especially when it comes to our Black community here in Sacramento. It's surrounding because this is where we live.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are. This is what we try to bring everybody together here in Sacramento. It's surrounding.
So African Arts Academy presents the Juneteenth Forum 2024, June 15th. It's
June
going to be
15th.
at 4 p.m. Yes, at the Lodge at the Regency Center,
That's what I'm
1290
saying. Ooh.
Sutter, San Francisco, Sutter Street in San Francisco, guys. This is my girl, Fele. She's got some wonderful, wonderful, extraordinary women. Shout out to Kelda Music. My girl's going to be there speaking, along with
Perfect.
Bridget LeBlanc, Rodesha Jones, Pawi, Sheila Moody, and Carla.
That sounds like full of
Brundenden.
culture.
I apologize if I said your name wrong, okay? But Carla, you have a beautiful picture up here. And these other ladies are like geniuses in their own realm. They are tech startup to textile, you name it. These are some wonderful women. And this is at the African Arts Academy presenting that. Once again, the address is 1290 Sutter Street, San Francisco, 4 p.m., June 15th at the Lodge. And let's see, because I really love Fele. It's my girl, we're African sisters, and we all come from different walks, different talks, but we support each other,
That's
and
right. It has to be that way.
Talking about June 15th,
So much
I'm
going
here.
on.
Yeah, I'm here with Gary Simon. We have a huge stage at William Land Park.
That's what I'm saying. We have a
On the
huge going
15th, we had a huge show. On the 14th, it's Gospel Under the Stars.
Oh, wow.
There at William Land Park. That starts at 7. And make sure you still bring an umbrella because it'll still be pretty warm then. And then the following day on Sunday, on the 15th, which is going to be a beautiful day as well. We have a huge stage, lots of stars, fashion shows, and more at William Land Park.
So much going on that weekend.
Sponsored by Gary
Get
Simon.
ready.
And shout out to Jackie and Jamar, my neighbors. They're getting married June 15th. We will be there. That's why I couldn't do anybody else's events, and I apologize, but I will be there late if I can, if it's still cracking. I'm gonna be calling Drummer too. I know you know where the after parties are. So
Yes, at least we'll be there on the 15th for sure.
For sure.
Yes.
Look for my
So-
97.5 tent. We'll be out there bringing the noise at June 15th at William Land Park.
And
Make
see, we
sure
have
people-
places.
Come and see me so I
Come
can
see
get you
her.
tickets to my birthday party. Come and see me so I can get you tickets to my birthday party.
Oh,
dear.
you hear that? We
Yeah.
got tickets to the next party, so you guys better make sure you go out and
July. Yeah,
support.
right, there's so much going on.
So much
July
going on in the month
too,
of July. Oh my.
Yes,
Make
well,
sure you tune
June,
in.
we got something else on the 15th. So later on at the Lodge at 5 p.m., they're going to start the Motivation Diversity Ventures panel discussion featuring WTF. Okay. And it's going to be hosted by none other than Kerry Hawley. He's a wonderful speaker. And they have some extraordinary women. And Kerry, he used to be Google's executive and IBM also. I mean, this brother, he knows his tech. Okay. And then there's some
So that's June
wonderful
15th too. Oh,
speakers. Yeah, after the
gosh.
4 p.m. thing, they're doing something at
Yeah.
5. It's gonna be a wonderful fashion show.
We have too much going on here in Sacramento. That's
I
where.
know. That's in San Francisco, but people are
yeah,
watching us
these
on
my
Facebook from
allergies.
everywhere, so they may want
Yes.
somewhere
That's
else to
correct.
go. So
Get
we love
involved.
everyone, and we
Don't say
share
they
the
didn't know.
knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm going to reiterate that Jeffrey's Inner Circle, we will be having the watch and listening party in Oakland for Dee Dee Simon. We'll also be having it at 1049 Broadway in Sacramento. Doors open at 7. Dee Dee Simon is the truth.
Wow, that's amazing.
So that's what's coming up. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow. And don't forget to be where tomorrow?
In the morning.
Downtown Sacramento
The
at
Capitol.
the Capitol.
Yes.
One Capitol
Or
building.
just give us your voice too by doing the survey, because tomorrow is
Yeah,
important
do the survey.
day. So
If you
people
can't be in
need to
Sacramento, do
put
the
their
survey.
voice
Yes.
out there. We
Go to
have the
CJ
link.
and look through
You
their
have it on your
site.
Facebook. I have it on
Allergies.
my Facebook. We're sharing
Mhm.
it. So make sure do something. Don't just sit there and complain. Get involved.
Yeah, because you'll
Get
be complaining
involved.
when you don't get your
Yeah,
check
yeah.
and everybody else got their money and you ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
Then you'll be complaining. So we're
Yeah.
telling you right now, this is a thing to do. Get
Yes.
involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we
It
love
takes
you
two.
guys.
It takes
So
a
we're gonna
village.
do
for
our
having me,
pieces.
Zia.
He's due some out. I love you guys. Thanks for the support.
Yes, yes.
Nice
We love you.
7.5.
Make sure you show up. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Drama
Okay.
Cut. We love
Yeah.
you for all the stuff you do.
Now, how do
So-
I change this so it does longer than 40 days? Oh, right here, right? I mean, 30 days.
All right, we done.